This is week 3 of the 2015 season. Coach Cat Lennon and the Memphis Tigers are 0-1. We're coming off of a bye in week 2. Last time in action, the season opener in week 1, we were on the road against a very good Cincinnati Bearcats team. It was supposed to be a very competitive game. We, of course, won the national championship last season, but lost a bunch of guys. Cincinnati was Big East champions last year, went to a BCS Bowl. They were really excited, a lot of fans coming out there supporting the Bearcats at home, and the game did not go the way we hoped it would, for sure. Definitely a very different look for our team. This is a bit messed up here. Cincinnati ended up getting on the board first early, a long touchdown run from Pearson. We ended up getting a field goal in the first quarter, 7-3 Cincinnati after one. Same scoring in the second quarter. Cincinnati got another touchdown. Another long run from Pearson. We got ourselves a field goal. 14-6. Cincinnati had the lead at halftime. In the third quarter, we were able to get our first touchdown of the season. Jasper Hines, who certainly had some struggles in this one, made a nice pass here, got it to Jackson, 25-yard touchdown. We went for two, tied it up 14-14. That was the score entering the fourth quarter. But Cincinnati's defense made some big plays, forced some takeaways, ended up intercepting Hines a couple times here in the second half. Booker, 31-yard reception from Gibson, put Cincinnati back in front. And then later, this field goal from Allen really put things pretty much out of reach for us. Made it a 10-point game late in the fourth quarter. Never gave up. That has certainly been our MO, or as you can say, never giving up at all, always trying to find a way to fight back in the game. Hines, who certainly had a lot of struggles in this one, didn't get discouraged, led a quick drive, ended up getting us into the end zone, hitting Casey for a 16-yard touchdown pass. Needed the onside kick, we were not able to get it. Handoff to Gladfelder, he got the first down. Didn't tackle him, didn't push him out of bounds. Really had no chance. If we brought him down, they would have just taken a kneel down. Ended up just letting him go into the end zone, but there was so little time, we didn't have any chance really to do anything. Any real chance for a miracle at the end, and we had a lot of miracles in us last season, a lot of magic, a lot of incredible comebacks in us last year, but unable to get the job done here in Cincinnati, and that is a loss, the first game of the season. That ends our winning streak from last season. The first winning streak started the first game of the season last year, ended first game of the season this year, so with 14, that ends our winning streak. National championship last year, 14-0 season, 0-1 start here in 2015. That's the first season opening loss for Memphis under Coach Cat Lennon. It's the first time that Memphis has had a losing record since Coach Cat Lennon had taken over. Granted, it is just one game into the season, but certainly not an ideal way to start things off here. We had a bye in week 2. Now here we are in week 3. Let's get caught up here. Conference standings. Take a look at the Conference USA standings here, starting in the East Division. East Carolina is 1-1 overall. Have yet to play a conference game. No one in the East has played a conference game. ECU blowing out Missouri on the road first game, and then getting blown out at home against South Carolina in their second game. They will be on the road this week against West Virginia. Marshall is 1-1 as well. A competitive battle, good effort against Alabama on the road. Their first game ended up losing by 10, then destroying SES opponent at home for the first win. They will be at home against Purdue this week. UCF is 1-1. The Knights had a disappointing opening game, losing to Vanderbilt 31-13. Then last week, blowing out an FCS opponent 69-7. UCF will have a bye this week. UAB is 0-2. The Blazers getting blown out against South Carolina, and a good effort last week against Tennessee, but not able to get the job done, losing 45-40. UAB will have a bye this week. Here we are, defending Conference USA champions, defending national champion Memphis Tigers, 0-1. Losing our first game of the season on the road against number 18 Cincinnati, 31-21 was the final. We will be at home this week against Troy, looking for our first win of the season. glad to be back in front of our home fans. Southern Miss Golden Eagles are 0-1. Good effort, but losing by a field goal on the road to number 24 Nebraska. Southern Miss will be at home against an FCS opponent this week. Let's look at the East Division. No conference games have been played yet. Now look at the West. No conference games played in the West either. Tulane is 1-0. The Green Wave a 26-7 victory at home against an FCS opponent last week. They will be on the road against Georgia Tech this week. SMU is 1-0. Mustangs taking down Baylor 31-27 at home last week. They will be at home against North Texas this week. Houston, number 17 in the nation, they are 1-0, defending West Division winners. 52-10 victory against an FCS opponent, their first game of the season. The next game will be coming up against Rice. Got themselves bye this week. UTEP is 1-1, a 10-point loss on the road against Arkansas, and then a 7-point win at home against New Mexico. They've got themselves a bye this week. Tulsa is 1-1. The Golden Hurricane getting a 3-point victory on the road against Texas A&M, and then disappointing result on the road against North Texas. A huge challenge for Tulsa this week on the road against number 4 Oklahoma. And Rice is 0-1. The Owls losing by a touchdown at home against Louisiana Tech, their first game. They will be at home against Army this week. That's a look at the Conference USA standings entering Week 3. Now let's take a look at the top 25 in the nation. Number 1 is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with a 1-0 record. And a very impressive win for Notre Dame to get the season started, taking down Texas 41-17. The defending national runner-up Texas Longhorns getting blown out there. Another big game coming up here for Notre Dame as they'll be on the road against number 9 Michigan. Not getting any easier for the Fighting Irish. Should be a great game there. Number 2 is the Auburn Tigers. 1-0 start to the season. Bit of a close game there against UConn, but able to survive, getting past the Huskies 31-28. Auburn will be at home against Mississippi State this week. Number 3 is the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern, a lot of hype around them this season. Number 3 in the nation, got a victory in their first game on the road against Pittsburgh, 42-35. Northwestern will be on the road against Duke this week. Number 4, the Oklahoma Sooners, 1-0. A really close game, way too close for comfort for Oklahoma against an FCS opponent. Not a very impressive start to the season for Oklahoma, but they are able to survive and get out of that game with a 38-35 victory. Oklahoma will be at home against Tulsa this week. Number 5, the Georgia Bulldogs, 1-0 record, taking down Duke 24-7 at home to start the season. They have a big game this week going on the road against number 11 Virginia. Number 6, the Alabama Crimson Tide, 2-0 record, getting past Marshall by 10 their first game, and then just taking it to an FCS opponent 73-0 last week. They will be at home against Oregon State this week. Number 7 is the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ohio State gets their season started with a victory, a hard-fought game at home against number 25 now, North Carolina, 31-28. Ohio State will be at home against Northern Illinois this week. Number 8 is Florida State. The Seminoles are 1-0, 42-17 victory against Northern Illinois, their first game. They will be at home against UMass this week. Number 9, the Michigan Wolverines, 1-0 start, blowing out an FCS opponent 56-7 last week. Huge game this week as they are at home against the number 1 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And number 10 is the Texas Longhorns. Texas made it to the national championship game last season where they were defeated by us, the Memphis Tigers. They started off their season with a big game and a loss, going down against now number 1 Notre Dame, 41-17. Fighting Irish taking care of business. Texas will have themselves a bye this week. So both teams in the national championship last season start off this season with a loss. Let's look at the top 10 in the nation. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25. Virginia, of course, got that big game coming up. Wisconsin dropped their opener. Bounced back the next week, able to get a victory against Washington State. Houston's number 17 in the nation, top-ranked Conference USA team. Cincinnati, 1-0. They took us down. They're number 18th in that. Hawaii enters the top 25. They are 2-0, up to number 22 in the nation. North Carolina 0-1. They're number 25. Other teams receiving votes here. Washington dropping out of the top 25 from last week. That is a look at the top 25. And here we go, week 3 of the 2015 season. Coming off of that loss last week on the road, we are very excited to be playing in front of our home fans again here, back in Memphis. Let's go. First home game in a few games for us for sure. Ended last season, a few road games, of course, national championship neutral site, and then started the season with a road game. Disappointing loss for us week 1. Lost the turnover battle. I think that was the main thing. We did get outgained offensively, but too many turnovers. Jasper Hines was really upset at the end of the game, no doubt about that. But we worked really hard, had ourselves a bye week, time to get regrouped, refocused, taking on the Troy Trojans. Troy is coached by Raymond Owens in his first year as head coach of Troy. Troy is coming off of a 5-7 season last year. We are, of course, coming off of the unbelievable 14-0 national championship season. But right now it is just 2 teams looking for their first win of the year. Looking to bounce back after that tough loss on the road against Cincinnati to start the season off. Troy, really good effort from the Trojans, their first game losing to Mississippi State of the SEC 31-27. Jasper Hines, got to do a better job protecting the ball, definitely. Defense got to do a better job not allowing big plays. We got to step it up all around if we're going to get ourselves a victory here. Troy looked very good their first game. They weren't quite able to get the win, but they were certainly competitive against a good team. So, should be a good game here in Memphis. Really pumped up to get this one going, get back in front of our home fans. Really excited to see it. Going to be a big ovation for us, no doubt about that. Here we go. Come on. Excited to get this one going. First, a quick look at the never-changing settings of the Dynasty. And here we go. Week 3 of the 2015 season. Troy at Memphis. It's time. Let's go. Come on. Troy going to be wearing their road uniforms here. Cardinal helmet and pants, white jersey. We'll be wearing our regular home uniforms. Blue helmet, blue jersey, gray pants, black Nikes. We are all set. Let's go to Memphis. Come on.
Memphis is the home of the Blues. Tonight at Liberty Bowl Stadium, we have 2 teams with high stakes squaring off. The intensity will be off the charts. Who will go home with the Blues tonight? Time for ESPN's college football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit will be on the call. Brad, take it away.
This is Memphis, Tennessee, where one can see Graceland, Beale Street, and this tremendous college football game coming up. Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Herbstreit. Erin Andrews is also with us. She'll be reporting from the sidelines. Welcome to another game of NCAA football. We're brought to you by our friends at Dove Men Plus Care. Be Be comfortable in your own skin. Today's game is between the Troy Trojans and the Memphis Tigers. Seats because we've got an incredible matchup coming your way early in this college football season. Time's come now to take you down to the field for the coin toss. Brought to you by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin.
Beautiful weather here in Memphis. Memphis Tiger fans have certainly showed up for this one, giving a big standing ovation to the defending national champion Memphis Tigers. Of course, a very different looking team this year, off to an 0-1 start as well, but Memphis fans love this team. Really excited to see a home game here, first home game of the 2015 season. We're in the toss, we're going to choose to kick. Hopefully our defense can get ourselves off to a good start here. Allowed a quick touchdown on our first game of the season against Cincinnati. Choosing to kick here, play defense up against Troy. Come on.
Back to return. Memphis
Harper's got it teed up.
First, and we're ready to get this game underway.
We are underway in Memphis. Allen's going to catch it around the goal line. And he's going to get brought down. Vickers on the tackle.
Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
The Trojans were ranked
USC gets by Cal by the narrowest of margins, 34-33.
And for USC, they've won 2 straight.
Thanks, Reese. No score in this one. For Troy, Kirk, just give us an overview of what kind of style we're going to see from this offense today.
You know, I think the disadvantages in running a multiple offense are the challenges of if you don't have if you can't run the football, or if you don't have a quarterback that can get back there and make good decisions, kind of a pro-style
Burst of
quarterback.
speed
If you
there,
don't
I'm
have
going to
both
bring
of
him
those
down.
things, it's going to be a
Pretty
challenge.
solid pickup there to start the game off for Troy.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Oh, let's go.
That might have actually been a situation where he should have kept it. The back didn't have any room to run.
Big hit there, Little John at the end of it as well. We got ourselves a third down coming up now. Chance for the defense to get a 3 and out to start the game off. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Come on. 3rd and 5. Smith looks to throw. He's going to go out toward the sideline. Got it to right, and he has just enough for the first.
They just inched past the marker.
Yeah, it looked like he got just by the nose of the football.
Not by much, but just enough to move the chains there for Troy.
From their own 38-yard line. First down.
Going deep, and it's caught by Powell.
He's tackled at about the 27-yard line. First down.
He stood in there that time against the blitz. They were
Play
coming after
action,
him, but he
Smith
showed the
throwing
poise
that
and was
one up.
able to
Powell's
connect for a
able
big
to
game.
get the grab. Leaping up, making the catch. Scales are going to bring him down, but that's a big gain there for Troy. All the way up to
And the big pickup through
27.
the air has made it 1st and 10.
Unable to get the 3 and out. Now Troy is threatening here all the way up to the 27-yard line for that big game. Smith looking to throw. He's got Hall open. First down again for Troy.
He's taken down at about the 15-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the
Too
15.
much space there in the middle of the field.
Drops back on 1st down.
Smith looking to throw. Now he's going to try to scramble.
They bring the quarterback down.
Gonna get brought down.
Problem getting to the quarterback.
No gain, no loss on the play either.
Coordinator to call the blitz. And
is going to be ruled a sack. Second and 10 coming up.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 16.
Oh, they can't.
Touchdown.
And, jeez.
Running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
Troy, the underdogs in this one for sure. They're able to take the opening drive and get into the end zone. Smith, a few nice passes that drive. Getting that one there. Harley not able to make the play. So we are going to have a review.
So the referee initially calls it a catch,
to
but
me
we'll
for
get a
sure.
second look at it here and determine if he
Yeah,
was
Holiday
inbounds when he hauled it in.
misplaying that one.
And that play happened so fast that
That's
it
a
was
clear
very
catch.
tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
After review, call the field stands.
Well, I think the play warranted a review, but the call on the field stands. Troy up 6. And he converts the extra point. A 7-play, 74-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result. So our score, 7-0.
Very impressive start there for Troy's offense. Rough start for our defense. Almost had a 3-and-out and just enough for the first down, and then they were able to drive on the field after that. Frazier back to return. He's going to get up to about 27. And Wk.3 a bit banged up at the end.
Joined us in the studio with this update. Reese?
For a whole year, the winner owns bragging rights.
Iowa State, an early 3-point lead over Iowa in that big rivalry.
We have got an all-out Donnybrook on our hands. The Cyclones have the lead, 3-0.
All right, thanks a lot, Reese.
Here comes our offense. Let's go.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field.
Jasper Hines leading the offense for us. Had some struggles in the first game, no doubt about that. Let's go. Get that one out to Heath. He's going to make the catch, shake a tackle, get about 6 yards.
They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Well, he really didn't have to do
Solid start there.
a little room to make the catch.
They're about 4 yards away.
6-yard gain, second 4 coming up now. Hines to McKeon, not going to happen.
Falls incomplete.
That's how the interceptions came. Our first game against Cincinnati, just kind of forcing it into a tight window. Luckily, it's just an incompletion there, but gotta do better.
They're about 4 yards away
big
here
play
on third
coming
down.
up. I think we're gonna go with the halfback draw. I don't know if that's lined up. Gonna go halfback draw. We're gonna switch it now. It's third and 4. Come on. Hines rolls out. He's got some room to the left side. He's gonna have the first. Nice game. Out of bounds toward our sideline.
Nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Solid effort there.
For their own
Toward
28-yard
midfield.
line. It's first down.
We were able to get a third down conversion of our own. Schwartz is going to be dropped in the backfield.
The offensive line needs to do a better job of not only handling the defensive linemen, but getting up to the linebackers. That way the ball carriers will have a little bit more room to get to that second level.
Second down and 12. Ball on their own 45.
Let's go over halfback draw. Fletcher's got some room.
Nice run, and he's brought down. Fletcher comes away with around 5 yards on the delay.
Gonna bring up a 3rd and 7 right at the 50-yard line. Can we keep this drive moving?
Inside the 42.
Wk.3 ruled out the rest of the game.
And he might change
Gonna be
the
injured
play
on that
here
kick
before the
return.
snap.
Hines
He's scrambling.
got it to McKeon. Very nicely done.
Great effort here
Jasper Hines and Adam McKeon able to get on the same page there and able to get just enough to move the chains. There we go, there we go.
From the 41-yard line, first down.
Childress has got to get about 7 on the run there.
Childress picks up about 7 yards on the run. Here's the 8th play of the series.
It's Childress again here in second down. We get to the outside a bit. Nice run up to the 25.
Around the 25-yard line.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Vector to Fletcher, no for him to go.
27-yard line. And that play was snuffed out from the get-go.
You're right. It's a delayed handoff to the tailback, and the defense wasn't fooled at all there.
From the 27-yard line, it's second down.
Hines to Vickers. It's going to be first and 10 inside the red zone.
Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Iowa and Iowa State square off in the battle for the redesigned Cy-Hawk Trophy. Let's take yet another peek at
Iowa
this game.
7-3 lead. They're getting
They're
in
now
first.
out in front.
First and
Nice
10.
pass
Ball on
there.
the 12.
Up to the 12-yard line here. I'm going to go counter. I'm going to go to the right side, hoping to get some blocking. Fletcher's gonna get a yard about it.
At the 12-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his
Second
head might be
and
still
9
ringing a
here.
little bit.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Hines rolling out. Oh, looks like he's going to try to throw at the last moment. He ends up getting hit.
You stand back
Takes
there
a
and take hits
sack,
like
and he's
that,
staying down at the end of
definitely
it.
gonna feel it the next day.
He's rolling out. Now he's looking, trying to make the throw at the very end there. Takes a big shot at the end of it.
Kirk will get a player down, obviously in some pain.
And Jasper Hines got a little bit banged up her first game. Tough to not finish it, but not a very good look here right away. Hines is leaving the field. Hines had some struggles our first game, no doubt about that, but he was a huge part in our national championship winning season. Made some incredible plays for us. Hopefully he's alright. We're going to be without him on this
They've been 2
third
for
and
2
12.
on third downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here.
He gets the 2-yard
Now
line,
we'll
get a
see how
first
the
down. Here
backup
comes
can do
Eric
after that
Howard.
injury.
Howard.
Scrambling around.
He's just going to get rid of it in the end. Hits the for him.
Pressure was still enough to force a bad pass.
And we're going to have to settle with a field goal attempt here. Here comes Quincy
Quarterback is
Harper.
going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Well defended by Troy, and they're going to hold us to 3.
Has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He hits a booming kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20.
Solid return up at 32.
So if you're the offense, offense here. What's your mindset right now?
Well, I think they're anxious to get back out on the field. Last time out, they drove right down the field, so they know they can win.
They'll run the option.
Gallagher, a big hit. The option does not work for Troy. It's going to be a 3-yard loss.
It's second down now.
Danny
13
Newton
to
took
go.
a big hit there from Gallagher.
Troy is up by 4.
Gonzalez all over it. Troy going nowhere but backwards those first 2 plays. And they're going to be facing a 3rd and very long. Hines is definitely out for this game. Looks like he's going to miss some extended time as well. They're going deep. Scales breaks it. That'll end it for the first quarter. Nice play there from Scales.
They're going to be forced to punt it away here.
On 3rd down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
Seven to 3, Troy leading after 1.
Jones awaits the snap.
Scales in return. We're going to have some good field position here.
They're very disciplined on special teams.
We are going to be without Jasper Hines, so
Momentum
Howard in the
swings have been fairly
QB.
even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
He's going to be our guy for now. 1st and 10, going to go on the ground. Childress nowhere to
For a
go.
loss. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
From their own
Nothing there. They're going to try to go on the ground again here. It's going right up the middle. Fletcher, and there's nowhere for him to go. He fights forward, is able to get a yard. So Fletcher's banged up now. Frazier went down, Hines went down, now Fletcher's banged up. And we're facing a 3rd and 10.
Down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Howard to McKeon, not gonna hit.
Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Iowa and Iowa State hook up in the
Iowa
battle
State,
for the Cyhawks
Cyclones,
trophy. This is
3-point
a game
lead.
we've been watching closely all day long. And for
Very
Iowa
unfortunate
State,
there
they look
offensively,
to start
nothing
their season
happening.
off on the
Really
right
nice
foot.
field position, but gonna have to go
Allen
3
is
and
back
out.
deep to return.
Spalding punts towards a sideline, not gonna be any return. It's gonna be out inside the 20-yard line. Troy will be starting at their own 19.
They'll start at the 19-yard line. Troy is up 4.
Scales got some pressure on him. He's not able to make the catch.
From their own 19-yard line, 2nd down.
Catch made by Newton. He's hit. The ball's out. Scales has it. And we've got our first lead of this season with a tremendous defensive play. That is the first lead for Memphis of the year. First lead since we won the national championship over Texas last year. Smith throwing this one out. Big hit there from Martin. Ball is clearly out, and Scales is able to scoop it up. No one else is near him. easily running in for the touchdown. And how about that big defensive play? Memphis Tiger fans loving it.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point.
10-7. Fletcher's out the rest of this game as well. He's lost 3 guys. There's Frazier, Hines, and Fletcher. Big hit there from Casey dropping.
These guys are going to have to find somebody else to step up now. Thanks, Aaron. This drive will start at the 22. Here's the halfback. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Newton gets 6 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Smith drops to throw.
Going deep. And incomplete. Smith firing that one up there. Had a chance. Unable to make the grab there in the end.
From their own 28-yard line. 3rd down. The crowd and a fever pitch right now.
Smith, 3rd and 5, big play. Gets the completion, the ball's loose. And another huge play from our defense, forcing a fumble. And Gallagher dives on it.
First and foremost, you should always be concerned about the ball.
Catch was made, they had enough for the 1st down, but a huge hit from Holiday. Jarring the ball free, Gallagher dives on it and made another huge play from our defense, getting the takeaway. Huge hit there from Landon Holiday, Gallagher diving on it. Let's go. Lost the turnover battle our first game, winning the turnover battle here
In a
thus
game
far.
that's this close, you can't afford to
Second
waste
takeaway.
possessions.
Here comes our offense. Tremendous field position. Let's go.
Holds the field goal lead.
Howard's gonna get sacked.
He's going to come up with a sack.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling
A
turf
good
out of
looking
his
play
face
there
mask
from
all game.
Howard. Losing 9 yards on the play. Trying to roll out to the left a bit there, but there's no space available.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack.
9-yard
It's 2nd and
loss
long.
there. 2nd and 19.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Howard, nice pass to Jackson.
He's at the 30.
Quarterback at his
16-yard gain
play
there.
here and
Very well
convert
done.
on an early down.
Big play
They
here.
need
3rd
about
and
3
3
yards
coming
to
up.
get the 1st down. Here on 3rd down.
I'm gonna go with halfback count to the right side. Can we get some blocking? Yes, we can, children. Still on his feet all the way up inside the 15.
Around the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line. 1st down.
Howard. Oh, tries to get it to Casey there in the end. Hold on to it a little bit longer.
Here's an update from the studio and restate.
For a whole year, the winner owns bragging
Back and 4th there between Iowa and Iowa State.
Square off in the battle
Hawkeyes
for
with
the
the 4-point
Cy-Hawk
lead.
Trophy. And we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. Here's a rivalry that is flat out nasty.
Shake that off, come on.
So it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10
Ball on the
here.
14-yard line. Memphis is up by 3.
Go back on the ground. Childress got 4 yards.
Childress gets about 4 yards on the
3rd and
play.
6 coming up here.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here.
3rd and 6, big play here inside the 10.
Howard steps back to pass.
Howard, no chance there. Howard, nowhere to go with that one. And very just well covered there by Troy, trying to buy time, but then no choice, just gotta get rid of it. Looks like we're gonna have to settle once again for a field goal.
This one should be makeable.
Harper
He gets it up.
missed it.
So they come up empty-handed there.
Kickers have to have a short memory. Just go out and make the next one.
Harper, who's been essentially automatic, is going to push that one just wide. Oh. That looked like a chip shot field goal, but it's not going to go through, and we are not going to get anything out of that. Troy will take over at the 20. Big letdown there.
They'll get the ball here at the 20.
Newton carry.
Nice run, and he's
6.
brought down. Gain of 6 on the draw play. That'll make it 2nd and 4. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Here's the option.
Apple's going to bring him down just short, so we'll bring a 3rd down play coming up. 3rd and 1 for Troy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Come on, defense. Shut him down here.
Here for the offense. This crowd is down.
And they go right up the middle and they get it.
Carries the ball for a nice gain. Gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
And the carry, that's enough to move the chains up to
From their own
33.
33-yard line. It's 1st down. He's looking to pass. He scrambled.
And he's going to scramble.
This young guy might be feared by more quarterbacks than
Gets
anyone
back
in
to
coaching
about the
history.
line of scrimmage. I might be
Best at
ruled
what
a
he does
sack
in
at
the whole
maybe.
country.
We'll be ruled a sack. 2nd and
2nd
10.
down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Drops back to pass.
Oh, complete no. Out of bounds. Apparently not able to drag a foot, and it's an incompletion.
Iowa and Iowa State square off in
Back
the
and
battle
forth
for the
still.
redesigned
Cyclones regained the
Cy-Hawk
lead,
Trophy.
17
Let's take yet
to
another
14.
peek at this game. And for Iowa State, they're trying to win.
It's not going to be taken for review. It looked really close. Yeah, it looked like his foot was in the air, and foot
In
did
their
land
first
out of
game of the
bounds. So
year.
that will bring up a 3rd and 5 for Troy. Big spot here. Can we get the sack? No, but it will be an incompletion. Defense gets the job done. Troy is able to get 1 first down, but they're going to have to punt it away here. Still plenty of time for us to put together a drive here. Offense has certainly had some struggles.
He's tackled at the 33-yard
Let's go. Come on.
Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it. Let's see what happens this time around.
Yep. It was a rough go-around for this kicker the last time. But this guy won't hang his head. If he has another opportunity...
What a pass. Howard got it to Russell, and he's down the sideline up about the 25. There's a huge play for our offense. Let's go.
And that play could have gone for 6.
Oh, boy, you're right. And all
Eric Howard, beautiful pass. And Russell taking up the sideline. More room to go.
Let's see how they react after giving up that big play.
Big play there up
It's
to the
first down and 10
25.
now after picking up some great yardage through the air. Memphis has a 3-point lead.
Howard got to Keon. First down inside the red zone. A couple really nice passes there from Eric Howard, and we're getting something clicking offensively. Can we finish it off up at the 12-yard line now?
From the 12-yard line. First down.
And up to Childress, and he's in. What a run. Tyson Childress showing a quick burst of speed. Gets his way into the end zone there. Very well done there from Childress. Leg carrier, great ball carrier vision, getting into the end zone. Let's go. Harper right down the middle on that one.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He got all of that one. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 23. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding call on Marcus Coley. It's going to back him up all the way to 12.
The official most definitely is going to bust you.
It's going to push them back your 12-yard lines where things are going to start out. Right there's where the hold was. Backing them up.
They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it.
Still got time here in the first half. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Will there be any more scoring before halftime? Smith looking to throw.
Looks to pass. Lets it fly.
And he got it to Hamilton.
At the point. And he tackles him hard at the 42-yard line. First down.
Very impressive pass
What a
there from
great
Smith.
play.
This is the timing that we talked about in the pregame that they must have in order to be successful
Get
with
it
their
right
passing
on the
game.
money to
That time the
Hamilton.
quarterback threw it to a spot and his receiver was there to make a nice grab.
A big gain for Troy. Look,
It's first and
42.
10. Ball on the 42.
Right catches it. 4-yard gain outbound.
Good work here by the defense to keep him from making something more out of that play.
From their own 46-yard line. It's second down.
Now Smith looking to scramble. He's got a first down. Gets down.
Troy's going to use their first time
We'll
out
take
of the
their
half.
first time out.
We've got
Under
a first
a
and 10.
minute now.
Ball on the 45.
Troy at our 45-yard line here. Smith looking to throw.
They'll throw it.
Oh. Edwards misplayed it, but Newton's not able to make the catch. Ankle there for Newton. Edwards mishandled it, but right in his hands, not able to make the grab. Would have pushed them past the 35. So they're still at the
Second
45,
down, 10
second and
yards to
10
go.
now.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Up to Scott. Scott's going to make the catch, and it's going to be a big game for Troy.
Down around the 24-yard line. The Trojans use their second timeout. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24.
The silent catch, 5 yards out of bounds.
That brings up second and 5. From the 19-yard line, second down. He's tackled right away. And he might change the play here before the snap. First down. He's going to try and scramble.
This is going to get brought down.
They couldn't get him blocked up that time.
We're not going to take any timeouts. We don't want to give them time. We're going to let the pressure on them. They have to hurry up. Down 22 seconds now.
Drops back to pass.
Incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
Falls incomplete.
There's one the quarterback would like to rewind because he has a wide open receiver and he just misfires.
It's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 14.
Picked off by Hempel. And he's going to try to bring it out. Nowhere to go. But might as well with so little time left in the first half. Great play there from Embry Hempel picking it off.
This game, they have that miscue. Now it's really up to their defense to try to help them out.
Big time play there, shutting the door on Troy. They're trying to make it a 1-possession game getting into halftime. Embry Hempel's going to come up, pick it off. Great interception there from Hempel.
First down. They've got their backs against the wall.
And off we go to Martindale. And that's going to do it for the first half. 17-7 lead.
Gets about a yard on the play. That brings up second and 9. We've played a half of football here. The Tigers with a 10-point lead.
Seventeen to 7 at halftime. Got ourselves a lead in front of our home fans. Let's go. First half stats, Troy's outgaining us 168 to 152. They have an 8-7 first down advantage. We are 50% on third down, 3 of 6. They are 2 of 6, 33%. Big difference here is turnovers. We lost the turnover battle our first game. Winning the turnover battle here like we did much of last season. Trolling the takeaways, also winning the time possession just by a little bit here. Main difference is a 17 to 7 lead. Big stand there, getting the interception in the end zone at the end of the first half. Jasper Hines was 3 of 4 for 30 yards. He's ruled out the rest of this game. Will likely miss a couple games coming up. So Eric Howard, redshirt freshman, is our guy. He's 3 of 7, 71 yards, 1 sack. Made a couple of really nice throws on our touchdown drive. Tyson Childress, 7 attempts, 42 yards and a touchdown. TJ Fletcher, he got a bit banged up as well. He had 4 attempts for 5 yards. Adam McKee on 2 catches, 22 yards. 1 catch for Heath, Russell Jackson, and Vickers. Russell had the big one, a 42-yard game on that play. Defensively, Ezekiel Edwards with 6 tackles, leading the defense. Embry Hempel with a very nice INT in the end zone. Holiday forced a fumble. Gallagher had a fumble recovery. Scales had a fumble recovery taken for a touchdown. Martin forced a fumble as well. Defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, but has played great since then. Clancy Harper, 1 of 2, missing a field goal that was definitely should have made. It looked like a chip shot field goal attempt, but just sailed it a little bit wide right. He's been pretty much automatic here at Memphis. Disappointing moment there. Cost 3 points for us, but still a 10-point lead at half. Gonna be without Frazier as well. Kick returner. Mark Smith, 11 of 19, 147 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT, sacked 3 times. Danny Newton was 8 attempts, 14 yards, 1.7 average. Newton, Bright, Scott, Hamilton, and Hall all have 2 catches. Powell has 1. Newton has the touchdown reception. Powell had a big catch, but a couple drops as well. Flynn, Jacobs, Allen, and Pearson lead with 3 tackles. No takeaways from the Troy defense. Roger Jones hitting his extra point. Also a couple punts from Jones. So here we are at halftime, 17-7 lead. Got ourselves trailing early, giving up the opening drive, touchdown. Got our first lead of the season here with this big defensive play. Scale scooping it up and running it in. And able to get another touchdown here, this one offensively. 17-7 lead. 2 quarters away from our first win of the season. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Detroit is lining up to get this second half started. And this is just a booming.
Got Scales back to return this one.
He's to the 10.
And he's going to get dropped down to 21.
For Memphis, they put together some good drives and hold a 2-possession lead. Here's more from Aaron Andrews.
Brad, talking with their head coach, he told me that he stressed to his team what separates good teams from great teams is the ability to put away games in the third quarter. Expect them to look for a knockout blow in this quarter. Both teams had trouble getting going in the running game. Brad?
Big drive here to start the second half. Would love a scoring drive.
We're about set to start things up again.
Howard leading the offense. And he's going to get sacked. Not a good look there. Ugly way to start our opening drive of the second half.
A great defensive end.
Howard just didn't see anyone open, tried to buy some time, ended up running backwards, increasing the loss on the play.
When to take a chance on third down. It seems like they almost saved their extra
Not a good
pass
looking
rush
play there. We're
and
dropped
extra
down to
incentive
our
as far as
11-yard
their
line
energy
here.
when it really matters on a third down, when they feel like they can beat that offensive tackle,
Second
get off
and
the line of
20
scrimmage a
here in
little
a
bit
big hole.
quicker. And that's something that we've seen him do throughout this game.
Howard getting hit as he tried to throw that one. Let's make this a 3rd and 20. And we're gonna need something really big here to avoid a 3 and out.
Passing situation here, a 3rd and long. Ball on their own 11.
Got it to Childress. That's gonna get us some yards. We'll help with field position at the end of this, but gonna have to punt it away 3 now. Here comes Spalding.
Allen is back deep to return.
Beat that one up toward Allen. Coley hustling down there. And he's going to get juked out by Allen. Allen making another move past the 50. Solid return from Allen with Troy.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. Second down and 7. Ball on the 45. They get the ball. And they make the stop at the 31-yard line.
There's a quick burst through for Troy, having their way here in the second half. Getting the 3 out and a big run there.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31.
Big hit there from the Blues.
The 32-yard line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1.
The defender snuck right through the blocks and just
That's a good play defensively.
That's a standout play.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 32.
Come on, defense. Smith looking to throw.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Winston's going to bring him down. He's going to scramble for a few yards there. But 3rd and 7 now come up for the Trojans.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. And this stadium is alive.
Holiday can't bring him down. Hempel was going to get a big hit on 4th and 3 comes up now.
Reese Davis is standing by with this update. Reese?
Iowa 4-point lead in the 3rd quarter there over Iowa State.
Iowa State square off in the battle for the Cyhawk Trophy. We've been watching this thing all day long. The
Here comes
Hawkeyes
Troy with a field goal attempt.
aerial assault and score a touchdown.
So we got a
Fourth down.
41
They're gonna try
yarder.
a long field goal here. And they can make
So
this a
try to make it
one-possession
a
game with this kick right
7-point
here.
game. Kick is
It's
up.
up, looks long enough.
It's good. They're able to get that one inside the
Big
red.
not much, but it counts.
That certainly
But
was
for a moment, like it would have been like Harper's kick sailing toward that right upper at this one. Just able to stay inside. The kick is good. So Troy's going to cut it down to a 7-point lead.
Jones looks ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick.
Scales just going to let that one go forward, touchback here. Here comes our offense after struggling there that last drive. Started things off with the rough sack. Hopefully it will not be the case yet, but we're going to look to throw.
He's up a score.
Howard got it to Jackson. Big game.
The 46.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't put enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Receiver dropped it. Incomplete. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm out there firing again for play action. Had a chance. Nice play there. Troy defender punching that one out. Jackson unable to hang on to it.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46.
2nd and 10 here. We're going to come out shotgun again, but we're going to go halfback draw to Childress and 1 yard.
47-yard line.
3rd and 9 coming
Gets
up
about a
here.
yard there on the draw. Third down.
Big
They need to
play.
get
Trying to keep
inside
the
the
drive
44.
alive here. 3rd and 9. To Jackson, he's not able to stay in bounds afterwards. Throw led him toward the sideline a bit too much. 4th and 4. The way things have been going, I think we're going to pump this one away. Try to pin him back.
He's going to aim this one to the sideline, try to kick it out of bounds. He gets it off, but it's very high in the air.
I don't know how far that one went. Definitely out of bounds. 28, that is not a good punt at all.
This deficit can be
Special teams
easily
have been having some
overcome,
struggles
sure.
as well
But
for
they have to
us.
be thinking if they don't get something going on this
Troy at the
series,
28-yard line, trailing by 7
by
here.
their defense.
Run by Newton.
Takes the give.
Eventually will get brought down.
Nice run up the middle. Make it 2nd and 4. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Picked off by Martin.
Just picked off. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line.
That was perfect coverage against a pretty
Threw
good
that one right at Martin, and he makes the catch. We get another takeaway with our defense. Fantastic. bad throw there from Smith. Pressure was coming. Ball went right to Martin. He makes the grab, and we get another takeaway. Taken over at the 43-yard line now of Troy. Come on.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Memphis is up by a touchdown.
Play action Howard.
He's on the run.
Trying to get it to Childress. Gets broken up.
Second and 10.
Ball
Ball on the 43. They line up in the jumbo set.
Hand off. Howard gets it to Childress for the 5. And they on the ground again here. 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Possibly 4-down territory. Inside the 40 now of Troy. And Childress has got it. Big run. He may go all the way. He will. Childress with another touchdown run. Let's go. Great run here. Great blocking. Just a great ball carrier vision. Taking it to the outside. Having the speed to get there. Childress gets another touchdown run for us. And we extend our lead. Biggest lead of this season. Extra point. Good from Harper. 24-10.
A short 2-play, 44-yard drive. It's good for a touchdown. The score now, 24-10. They line up to kick this one away. He's to the 20. And down he goes. 25-yard line. The offense will take over at the 25.
Newton on the run. Gets about 10.
At the 36-yard line. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
From their own 36-yard line, it's 1st down. Here's the option.
Got the option off to Newton.
And he's taken down.
Bringing them through the game.
8-yard line. So the tailback gets 2 yards on the option. From their own 38-yard line, it's 2nd down.
And he's going to keep that one and get a 1st down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46.
Holiday all over it, dropping Hall for 2 yards.
And they lose a couple there.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12. From their own 44-yard line. 2nd down.
And he's got room. He may go, and he's going to.
The 10. And he will score. Oh, my, what a run that was.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this kid is incredible. He's got the moves, the speed, the power. He's the total package.
Childress on the kick return. He's been making some big plays this game, getting us some really nice field position there. Regular kick return, Mookie Frazier out. Scales was just playing defense. Childress, great return there, taking all the way up to the 50-yard line almost, about the 48. Excellent work there.
So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't
They're
stop
going to get him
them
the
from
ball
moving
right
the ball
away
and
here.
inevitably
Actually, now
finding
they're
the end
switching
zone.
up.
Memphis
I'm
up
switch
7
it, try to
points.
pass. Howard running out. He's going to throw it to Russell in the end. He's going to get 2 yards out of it. Didn't think there was anything initially, but Russell found a little bit of space and put it right on the money. A little bit of a positive result there.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 50.
Got it to Smiley, and Smiley is going to make the catch and get ourselves a first down. There we go. Nice quick decision there made from Eric Howard, flipping it up to Smiley. Makes a catch, shows a good burst.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. They come out in a goal line set.
Childress, 6-yard gain over the last play of the third quarter.
Gets 6 yards on the carry.
We're heading to the fourth, 24-17 lead over Troy.
And that's it for quarter number 3. Folks, we got a great game on our hands. 24-17, Memphis.
Important drive here, trying to make it a 2-possession game.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Just go right
We
up
might
the
be
middle.
playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense.
And there goes Childress. Running straight, picking up a bunch. Inside the red zone, new set of downs coming. Really nice blocking there. Giving Childress some room. And he's been having a big game for us.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line.
He's going to have to run it again here.
Is up 7.
Oh. Yeah, he gets about a yard, gets brought down.
Gains a couple of yards on the carry. That brings up second and 9. Second and 9. Ball on the 12-yard line.
And 9, Howard rolling out. Now he's going to look to run. And he's going to get in. Howard takes it all the way.
He just put his eyes on that end zone and ran with some real purpose there.
Eric Howard looking to pass originally, then seeing some space, and there was a ton of it. Takes it all the way to the end zone, and we extend our lead again. Great drive for the touchdown. Eric Howard running it in from 12 yards out. Kick is good, 31-17 now, early in the fourth quarter. Drive was started with that big kickoff return, got us around midfield. Childress had a couple nice runs and then punch it in there. Nice decision making from Howard.
And he's taken down at the 25-yard line. This drive will start at the 25.
Smith is going to get brought down. 3-yard scramble.
From their own 28-yard line, it's second down.
Hand off. Newton's got room.
He makes his way to about the 45. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
From their own
Solid
45-yard line,
control up
first
to
down.
45. Hands off to Newton again. And again, he's got a bunch of room. Holiday's going to bring him down. But
If you can
it's another
consistently
first down
run
on the
effectively
ground for
like this,
Troy.
it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
From the 44-yard line, first down. He makes it to the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, second down. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Can't find anyone.
And Smith is going to get dropped, trying to roll out. Edwards going to bring him down. 3rd and 9 coming up for Troy.
I think that one's on the offensive line.
They didn't have much. Didn't have anything really available. Try to buy some time. Ends up losing the yard with the sack. Here's a big 3rd and 9. Smith looking to throw.
Smith set to go to the air.
They're going deep.
Heaves it deep.
And no one there at the end of it. 4th and 9 coming up for Troy. What do they do?
Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
Let's have a look at some scores.
Navy and Syracuse all tied up at 31 in the 4th quarter there.
They're looking to win 2 in a row. Midway through the 4th quarter.
And Troy is going for a huge play
Fourth
coming
down.
up here.
So
Troy
it's
needs
4th
it.
down, and the offense is still on the field. He's looking to pass. Wants to throw.
Martin picks it off.
It's the quarterback.
Let's go. Another INT. The second one for Sidney Martin.
For that one, he just made the wrong read.
Our defense forces another takeaway. We are dominating the turnover battle, and it is showing on the scoreboard. Great play there, Sidney Martin. 4th down, closing the window to that one, ending the drive for Troy, and we will take over.
From their own 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
It's first down.
Hand off to Childress.
Makes it to the
Moving.
35-yard line.
Cannot start chewing clock till under 2 minutes to go in the 4th.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35.
Gonna look to
They come
pass
out
here.
in an
Come on.
empty backfield.
Howard. Oh. Leads Russell too much there. Incomplete. And 3rd and 10 coming up.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the
Let's just
35-yard line.
run it here, kill some clock, help with field position. And Childress is gonna have a first down. Wasn't anticipating having enough space to get a first down there, but very glad we were able to get it. That is massive. New set of downs, keeping our offense on the field. And Troy
Their own 46-yard line.
in some real trouble here. Vickers in motion, gonna go with Childress again. And he's gonna get about 9.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back.
As we pass the midway point in the 4th quarter.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
Go Vickers in motion. We're going to go to the left side again here. Once again with Childress. And he's got some room to the outside. There he goes. Huge run for Childress up near the 20. Tyson Childress having a big game.
From the 23-yard line. First down.
He needs a breather though when bringing Martindale. And he'll get the carry. He's got some room to the outside. Inside the 5-yard line.
The reason why it's so crucial.
And we are moving the ball very effectively on the ground now.
They have no idea whether
Great block there from Smiley. Great decision there from Martindale. Getting it to the outside. Here we got ourselves first and a goal from the 5-yard line. Looking to put this one away.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Vickers in motion. Martindale gets the carry. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Martindale's going to get his first touchdown, and that one should put this game away. 3 touchdown lead now over Troy. Troy unable to stop the ground game. Martindale took a big hit, but able to reach the ball across and break the plane. Let's go. Casey Martindale from 5 yards out. Harper adds a point after. 38-17 now. And Memphis fans getting what they hoped for. So we are well on our way for our first win of the season.
Memphis ready to kick this one off. He's to the 10.
Martin continuing his big game with a big hit there.
This quarterback has certainly had better games in his college career.
Right now, the defensive pressure flat out is causing these turnovers. When you're a defensive coordinator, you want to always try to get your defense to pin their ears back and put pressure on the quarterback. When you do that, you're going to create opportunities.
It's been a performance filled with flaws, but when you're on the road, you can't expect perfection. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 here for Troy in a big hole now, trailing by 21. Hand off to Newton.
Hands it off.
He's got about 10
He's
yards
taken
there.
down at the 30. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle here.
Big hit there, but another first down for Troy. That's when
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle them.
As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Now he tries to buy some time.
Smith is going to get dropped in the backfield.
This young guy might be feared by more quarterbacks than anyone in the country.
That's probably because he's the best at what he does in the whole country.
So it's second down and 13 yards to go following
Let's
that
go.
quarterback sack. He drops back. Decides to slide. So the quarterback scrambles for about 2 yards on the play. Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48. He drops back. He sails it low.
Going deep. Coley's going to break it up. 4th and 11 coming up for Troy.
You're doing something right. Solid coverage.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down.
Troy going for it here.
Looks like
Yeah,
someone
look at our left guard jumping on that one.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they can just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
Now Troy's just going to
Here's a
decide to
4th
punt this
down
one
and long
away.
situation following the penalty.
McKeon's going to return.
McKeon fields at the 29, gets to about the 37-yard line. And for Childress, it's been a fun afternoon.
Well, this is what these guys like to do. They love to establish a running game, control the clock, and then just dominate the time of possession. The thing that I love about this back that you just don't see every week is this kid's determination. Every single time he gets his hands on the ball, he's giving you everything that he has. And right now, that effort and that attitude is too much for this defense to slow down.
They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Hands it off to Childress.
After a nice run up the middle, Childress gets 7 yards on the play.
And that should do it here.
They need about 3
Have
yards
Howard
to get
take
the
a
first
kneel
here on
down, and we
second
can
down.
enjoy our first win of the 2015 season. That will do it though. Eric Howard coming in for the injured Jasper Hines. Most of our success came on the ground. Big performance from our defense, forcing a bunch of takeaways. 38-17 final. We win it here in front of our home fans.
And the ball game's over. The Tigers take this game 38-17.
The Trojans 17.
So, Kirk, how would you sum up the action in this one?
There was no doubt who the better team was today, Brad. Troy did a nice job of hanging in there against a far superior team, but in the end, they just didn't have enough to get it done. They played well, though. Nice job, guys.
And for Childress, his play here today has gotten him recognized as our player of the game. For Memphis, this is a nice way to rebound from their opening loss. And for the Trojans, they're off to a rough 0-2 start. That's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 13. I'm Brad Nessler saying so long. For my partners, Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, we'll see you next time.
Able to get the win here. Coming off of the unbelievable national championship winning season last year. Beginning the season unranked, obviously we lost a lot of guys from last year. Didn't get a lot of respect in the preseason polls. Lost our first game of the year on the road against a very good Cincinnati team. Playing in front of our home fans here, able to get ourselves in the win column. Trailed early in this one. Didn't get our first lead of the season until the second quarter in this game, but able to cruise to a 21-point victory in the end. Final team stats, we outgained Troy 344 to 325. They have 15 first downs, we have 13. Good job not allowing many, well, we did allow one huge run, but not allowing many big plays. They were 22% on third down, we were 50%, they were 0 for 1 on fourth. This is, of course, the biggest stat. 5 takeaways, 0 giveaways. Lost the turnover battle our first game and lost the game. Dominating the turnover battle this game and ended up getting the win. Slight time of possession advantage for us as well. Fortunately, Jasper Hines got banged up in this one with a lot of faith in him despite struggling our first game. He out the rest of this game, likely will miss a couple games coming up. Eric Howard stepped in, played well, 8 of 16, 119 yards. No touchdowns, no INTs, sacked twice. Main success was on the ground. Tyson Childress, 18 attempts, 163 yards. That's a 9-yard average, 2 touchdowns from him. Fletcher got bit banged up as well. Eric Howard had a touchdown scramble, and Casey Martindale got a touchdown as well, his first. Jerome Jackson, 3 catches. Russell and McKeon had 2. Heath Smiley, Vickers, and Childress had 1 each. Defensively, great work. Hempel with an INT. He had 10 tackles. Edwards had 8 Holiday had 7 and a forced fumble. Sidney Martin had 2 interceptions and 5 tackles. Zolls had 4. 2 guys with 3. Gallagher had a fumble recovery. Scales had a scoop and score that gave us our first lead of the season. Tremendous game. Harper missed a short field goal, didn't make one. It was 5 for 5 with extra points. Just got to focus on that. Spawning had a few punts. Frazier got a bit banged up. Childress had a nice kick return as well. Martin had a huge game for us defensively. Player of the game, I would say, for our team. Mark Smith was 13 of 25, 157 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs for Smith. Sacked 5 times as well. Dan Newton, 76 yards. On the ground, 16 attempts. Thomas Fry had a huge run, 56-yard touchdown run. He had 73 yards on 4 attempts. 3 catches for Hall. Newton, Powell, Scott, Hamilton, and Wright had 2 catches. Newton had a touchdown for the Troy Trojans. Robert Smith led with 7 tackles. Flynn Pearson and Allen had 5. Troy's defense forced 0 takeaways, and they couldn't stop the running game for us down the stretch. Rogers did his job, extra point field goals, punting as well. Troy had the opening drive touchdown. There was some nerves there, like we might be in for a rough one as well, but this huge play really turned things around for us, gave us the lead, and we never gave up that lead. Had ourselves a 10-point lead at halftime. They cut it down a bit, but we had the response for it in the fourth quarter, putting it away. A couple touchdown runs down the stretch in the fourth quarter, 38-17 the final. It's just a win against Troy. We were expected to get the victory, but still a very nice thing for us to get a win here. First win of the season. A ton of new guys this year for us. Good for our confidence getting a W here. Definitely good work. All right, let's keep this thing going. Conference USA play. That's our main goal of the season. Main goal every year. Competing for a Conference USA championship. Got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of areas to improve on. Got a couple injuries we're going to have to deal with as well. But solid performance here. Able to get the win. Taking down Troy. Let's keep this thing going. Let's go Memphis.